Alright, man, welcome back to yet again another video on the channel. And you know what, man, now that I'm sitting here recording this video, the more I realize it has been a while. And I mean, it has been a hot minute since I have, well, came on the channel and covered some Twitter drama. Like, now that I think about it, dude, it feels like an entire lifetime that I've gone without going on Twitter and covering drama. And you know what, man, it's been nice, but today I had nothing else to make a video about. And well, I decided today I'm gonna go back to my roots and cover some drama I saw on Twitter, because this whole situation, I found it pretty interesting, I will not lie. So today's little Twitter drama we're checking out has to do with MrBeast and Chris Tyson. Now, MrBeast really isn't anything new when it comes to call-out posts on Twitter. Like, over my time using Twitter, I have seen at least over 100 times when people have tried to quote-unquote cancel MrBeast, if you want to use that word, for the dumbest of reasons. Like, I remember one time somebody made a whole thread on him because I guess he was too rich. One time he made an attack helicopter joke and it exploded way out of proportion. And well, today once again, MrBeast is back in drama, but it's not just MrBeast that is in drama. His friend Chris Tyson is also in some pretty hot water, and well, to put it simply, this drama is pretty crazy and a lot of people are not happy with Chris Tyson especially. So before I get into the video today, if you guys end up rocking with the video and you're enjoying my content, go down below, you know, hit that big red button. Also enable all notifications that you get notified every single time I upload another brand new video like this. I'm trying to hit 200,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Remember, all up is appreciated, it's free, and you can always change your mind later. But anyways, without any further ado, let's begin. Alright, so let's start off this whole fiasco simply, right? Let's talk about MrBeast, okay? Now, the reason that MrBeast is under fire really isn't that big of a deal. Like, if you want me to be honest, it really isn't anything new. Like, this same thing has been used against him numerous times. So basically, there is a clip going around that is resurfacing of MrBeast saying a no word on a live stream he did quite a few years ago, where he's watching Jake Paul's Every Day Bro for 10 hours straight, and on that same live stream, Chris ended up saying the N-word.
Exility and some other clickbait faggots. I live with them, so if you...
Are you allowed to say the word, that word?
Faggot? I say it all the time.
He said back in like 2008 or 2009. It's going viral.
You do know I'm watching this for 10 hours straight on a live stream.
I see.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said the N-word.
Well, you just said the N-word.
But I'm not relevant.
Oh yeah, that's true. I guess you can say the N-word.
So there's a clip for you guys. You can obviously see where people had the issue. Now, this clip has been resurfaced numerous times. Like, it's to the point where it's kind of lost all of its meaning. Now, I can understand why you wouldn't be too happy with this clip. Like, I'm not brain dead. I can understand why that would make you a bit uncomfortable. But at the same time, man, you can't get too mad at MrBeast for this, because this clip was taken back in 2017, I think. That was about 4 years ago. And in case you don't know, in 4 years, people can change quite a bit. Like, I am not the same person I am now than I was back in 2017. Like, a lot of people change within 4 years, and he did especially. Like, this guy went from only having like around 1 million subscribers to now being quite possibly one of the biggest channels on the platform. Like, this guy has changed quite a bit within those 4 years, so I feel like there is a lot of room to forgive him for this. There's also some old tweets that were brought up of him, you know, saying the same word. Now, these tweets have now been deleted, because back in 2018, when MrBeast first started to start growing rapidly, and the mainstream media kind of came out and tried to smear his name like they do for every single e-celebrity that does something slightly bad, and this kind of went pretty viral back in the day, so we ended up deleting all those tweets. Now, I wouldn't really sit here and try to spark outrage against MrBeast for these tweets and clips, because these were, as I said, 4 years ago. The dude has changed a lot, and I feel like we should, I guess, normalize forgiving people for mistakes they made in the past that they no longer stand by and have improved from. Like, that should just be something we do more often. Why can't we just simply forgive people? I don't know, man. The internet's a pretty weird place. Now, thankfully, MrBeast really isn't getting too much flack for this one. From what I see, a lot of people are on his side, and I mean a lot of people. So this didn't really turn into anything big. However, the main subject of today's video is Chris Tyson, because everybody is on MrBeast's side, right? Most people aren't too mad at him, but bro, the same can't be said about Chris Tyson. Some very old and some very bad tweets ended up getting dug up about him, and well, let's just say Twitter is laying down the law on this man like never before. So a new thread, a gigantic thread, like this screenshot you're sitting on screen now is how big the thread is, but it's 3 times bigger than that. Like, I have to scroll 5 more times to get through the whole thread when it's zoomed out this much. Like, it is a gigantic thread of old tweets that Chris Tyson made that people are not too happy with them for. So I can't read through all of this because we'll be here all day, but I'll read like the main tweets that people are mad at him for. Thread of Chris's tweets that he should address in case he deletes: at Chris Tyson, at Chris the alt god. Trigger warning: ableism, racism, transphobia, Islamophobia, and blank mention. Jesus Christ. I love how in America we can literally tell people to blank themselves, but if we say the N-word in a non-derogatory way, it can end careers. But the people who are getting offended are killing me. They should be replied to like a R-word. Look at the tweet above it, R-word. I replied to his tweet telling him what the box is. Between what happened at the Ariana Grande concert and what's going on in the Philippines, why the F do we even take Islam serious? It's an old backwards religion that hates anything different and treats women like blank. Why the F do people still accept it? Now, that is just the first batch of these screenshots. Now, about the first tweets where he was saying the R-word, I really don't have an issue with that because before you get your pitchforks out, right, put them away, put the damn things away. I am neurodivergent, right? I was diagnosed with autism quite a while back, right? So I feel like I have a fair place to say that this word doesn't particularly offend me. Like, if you look up the meaning of it on Google, it's a very dated word, right? 99% of the time when people use the word, they're just using it to call somebody dumb in, I guess, a more rude context. Like, I don't think he was using this word to discriminate against neurodivergent people. And if he does use the word to discriminate against autistic and neurodivergent people, then yeah, that is wrong and he should be called out for that because that is messed up. But just saying the word just to call someone dumb, in my eyes, from a neurodivergent man, really isn't that big of a deal. Now, about the N-word tweet that he said, I agree that people shouldn't be going around all willy-nilly telling people to end themselves. Like, that is obviously a very bad thing to be doing in the same way the sky is blue. About ending people's careers over saying the N-word, if the person is a genuine, like, racist and they hate minorities, then yeah, they should be called out and shamed for that because that is obviously very messed up. But if somebody says it in a non-derogatory context, like let's say they're quoting somebody or the word just accidentally slips out of their mouth, then I feel like they should be able to be forgiven. Like, I don't think somebody's whole career should be taken away if they said a bad word a few years ago in a non-derogatory context. About that Islam tweet, that one just flat out wrong. Like, you shouldn't discriminate against somebody's religion. That's pretty messed up. You can't go around taking one bad person that belongs to a certain religion and using that to generalize everybody within that religion because not everybody that believes in Islam is a bad person. I know, shocker. Kind of like the religion of Islam, Zinger is a joke. Your granny blank. Look at all the black people who have never had a steak that's more than $10. That's in response to somebody saying, look at all the white people above talking about how it's cooked to perfection. All those black slaves the Swedes owned, right? What do you mean, whoa, Vicky is black though? You know, this whole situation has me extremely mixed. Like, I'm not gonna go around and defend a lot of these blatantly discriminatory tweets. The whoa, Vicky one, I will defend. Like, that one was a joke because for those that don't know, like about 3 years ago, there's some white girl named Whoa Vicky going around saying she was black, and he was just kind of making fun of her for saying that she was black when she's not. So that one I'll defend, but the rest of these, dude, I don't know what you were thinking when tweeting these out. Like, I understand, you know, it was a different time back then, and people tweeted these out a lot, but normally, yeah, that was just a one-off thing they would tweet out. He tweeted out, like, tweets like this on the daily, like it was nothing. Jesus Christ. Now, a lot of people are obviously not happy with these. Like, let's read some tweets. Can we please not let all the tweets that came up from Chris Tyson be swept under the rug? Please don't forget to continue to hold Chris Tyson accountable. We can't just let him slide by all the stuff he's done / said. Minorities were hurt by his actions, and we cannot afford to continue to let people who hurt others without caring or taking accountability have a platform. And MrBeast, tell your weirdo freak friend at Chris Tyson to address all those effed up tweets he made that he deleted when we found out, and all the stuff that you said too. Just heard the Chris Tyson drama. Let's say I'm very hurt and disappointed. I could never imagine in my life him doing that. He was my favorite out of all of them. I hope he speaks up and apologizes to the community. Now, I'll be real, I don't think Chris Tyson stands by any of this stuff he did, right? Obviously, if he went through and deleted all the tweets, he could either be hiding from all of it, but at the same time, the dude seems to have matured a lot, right? The dude got married, he has a child now, and well, he's a father. I feel like since 4 years ago, he has matured a lot, but at the same time, I feel like he should maybe come out with a statement and disavow most of those tweets he made, right? Like, a few of them are jokes, and those are fine. Like, I'll always defend making jokes. Like, making jokes is not an issue, but those blatantly racist tweets, I would apologize for those. Like, I feel like that'd be the best move here. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. What do you guys think about this drama? Tell me in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed the video, go down below and leave a like on the video. Also, if you guys want to keep watching my videos, click where the thing is popping up on the screen to see more. Trust me, those videos are way better than this one. And yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. It means a lot to me. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.